Hi, everyone. Welcome to a nice Monday afternoon in Gozo, Malta. I'm Mike. If there's someone out there that hasn't seen my videos yet, and my Kangal Kyle decided to renegotiate his contract. So after a nice 30-minute walk, he's taking a nap and waiting for the new offer that I'm going to make him to become a star on YouTube. Hope you guys are all well and had a nice weekend. I'm making this video. First of all, thanks for all the views and the likes on my previous videos. And I'm doing this based on some comments that I got about Kangal recall. And I think it's important to make this video so it will help to clarify some things. I had someone say to me that you should never have a Kangal off the leash because their recall is zero. And I don't agree with that. In fact, at first I didn't agree with her at all. And I even suggested that she take a look at some of my videos where Kyle's been off the leash since he was 4 months old. Of course, in the appropriate environment. I would never leave him off the leash in a main road or actually even where there's cars. I would never do that. But in the countryside, he's been fine for almost 5 months now. And then we chatted a bit on Facebook, and I can understand why there could be some confusion about Kangal recall and any canine recall, because it has to do with your interpretation of dog recall. In other words, my idea of a recall is that you call the dog and, if he's not doing anything, he'll come and keep walking along with you. But on the other hand, if he's just run off to check out some friendly dogs like he does with the pack, if he went to investigate something, I don't even expect him or pretty much any dog to just, snap your finger and boom, there he is at your feet. Unless, of course, with the exception of a canine unit police dog or even a military dog. I mean, those guys, the Malinois especially, are like robots. I mean, they, stop, stay, turn right, turn left, wait, hold. They're trained that way. But for just a regular pet, even a pure breed or a mutt, it doesn't really matter. I really don't expect him, any dog, to just snap your finger and, he comes to you. And that's her interpretation of recall. So obviously, I agree with her that Kangal recall under her specifications is zero. But I think that goes to every dog, every standard dog, normal dog. And this weekend, I decided to try an experiment. I didn't take a video because I didn't think it was necessary. So as we're walking our dog with pet sitters, there were about, 10, 12 dogs. And I walked a bit away from the pack and started calling them all by name. Of course, I started with Kyle, who completely ignored me. And, and then started calling the other ones by name because most of them know me. And really, to be honest, none of them came. They were all having fun. I mean, they were in their time and in their zone. And I would never expect them to just come running. After about 2 minutes, the female Labrador came right to my feet, of course, doing the Labrador wag and everything. So that to me is normal recall. And eventually the other dogs started coming and Kyle came as well. So, again, if you expect recall to be like she says, in other words, no matter what they are doing and no matter what the environment is for them, even having sex. I mean, can you imagine? I can see Kyle going, "Oh, sorry, honey, my boss is recalling me. I gotta run." I did that a few times, but it had nothing to do with recall. It mostly had to do with too much alcohol and some bad decisions the night before. But I don't think a dog's going to do that, to be honest with you. I think that's important to understand. So I think to to expect the dog to just not go to people and not go to dogs, especially if he sees them walking towards him, is a bit too much for just a normal dog. Some other people had raised the concern, of course, that as they get older, over 2-3 years old, the Kangals could become very protective and very defensive, almost to an aggressive mode. In other words, walking on a path, walking in the countryside, and have him attack somebody on bicycles or some people walking by. I'm not going to say that's not possible because I don't know yet. What I can tell you is other people who've had dogs, Kangals, 3 to 5-year-old Kangals, said that that's not the case at all, which is kind of how I envision Kyle in a year or two. And they said basically what changed in the personality from the puppy to the 2, 3, 4-year-old Kangal is that they became more assertive. And in fact, Kyle, he's afraid of Chihuahuas. I mean, he will actually back down if a Chihuahua is barking. He allows 2 of the other dogs in the pet sitters group to be the dominant ones, and he follows them even though they're half his size. A breeder had told me that basically it goes kind of against their genetic programming for a puppy to try to take over from an older dog, even if it's a smaller older dog. So they kind of give priority to the ages, the older ones. And I think the same thing will happen with Kyle. I think he will become more assertive, as I've read and watched a lot of videos about Kangals. I think he will correct dogs, and especially if they're doing some kind of bad behavior. And I think he will be more assertive, even interacting with humans. But I still believe that as long as the humans have no ill intent, and the dogs as well, the strange dogs walking up to them, that he will welcome them with a wagging tail. I mean, I've seen a video, and maybe you guys can comment down there, where a Kangal is in a pen with some sheep. And 2 wolves come up to the pen, and he's actually wagging his tail. He's not even barking at the wolves, which to me is saying, look, as long as you guys stay out there and I'm in here, we're cool, you know. Come in here and it's a whole different story. So, and again, that's what I'm hoping Kyle will be. From his personality and the general, if you want to generalize the Kangal personality, they're very gentle dogs. They're very welcoming dogs. And they will avoid a fight at all costs and unnecessary aggression too. So anyway, again, it's 8 minutes, so I'll stop. I don't want these videos to be too long. Thank you so much. I didn't expect this to be the Kangal information page, but the universe takes us into strange and directions that we never expected to go. So as long as this is helping somebody out there, even one person, I'll be glad to keep you guys updated. Hit the like button. It makes me feel a bit good about what I'm doing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care. God bless, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.